Oh, good morning.
Good morning. We're in Nagoya now. Maybe we'll put in a couple clips of us driving to Nagoya and Cole sleeping the entire way and snoring as we drove past a lot of really cool car shops yesterday. Before we leave Nagoya to head to Osaka, we are going to go visit Liberty Walk because their original global headquarters is here in Nagoya. And if you've watched the channel, you know that every single time that I come here, I go there. But yeah, we're going to go check that out today. After that, we're going to head to just north of Osaka in Hyogo, where we're going to go to one of my favorite car shops in Japan, which is Car Factory I. They build a lot of A86s and Honda Civics. And then after that, we're going to go link up with a good friend of mine, Rentaro, who has a Yashio factory S15, but it's not the same S15 that I shot back in 2023. It's a new one with the Golf GT wide body kit, a livery, and a stroker engine that just got finished in Tokyo, and they've just brought it back to Hyogo. So today should be a lot of fun. An interesting mix of cars from Liberty Walk to an 8.6 shop to shooting a Yashio factory S15. But yeah, we're gonna see the last little bit of what Nagoya has in store and then hit the road in a little bit. And if you're in Nagoya and you're really looking for something important, you're in luck. If you've ever been thinking to yourself, man, I'm walking down the street, it's 2 in the morning, what I could really go for right now is some Siracha.
Boom.
We got you. Got a whole machine full of Siracha just for those, you know, Siracha cravings at 2 a.m. when you're in a parking lot. That happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite car here so far?
G-Mini. No, I'm just playing. That's not true. It's the Hako. It's also just like confirmed a few things. Like we really need to do a yellow roll cage in Dylan's car because yellow roll cage on red car is pretty bananas. It's also on Jilba's, like the same type of wheel that Dylan's car is on, which is really cool. And like, I don't know, it's such a nice details car. Like these guys really get it. Like the reason they can build kits for supercars that are so cool is because they really understand building Kyusha like so effectively. Like they have all these different vintage cars, whether it's like Hakos or Ken Marys and everything else, and like they take all those design elements, they apply them to new cars, and it just looks mental. They really do build something for everyone, whether it's like vintage stuff or modern stuff or supercars or regular cars. They, like us, have a rich appreciation for a few things. The first is all of Japanese car culture. The second is a very clear respect of the past. And third is making spaces that are super good to look at.
It doesn't feel real. Like this, that's
Yeah.
like you can visually see how much passion these people have, right? It's well apparent in front of us here. So
Yeah. They've got a back lot here with a bunch of cars that are just like in storage. Watch your step. It's right after Tokyo Auto Salon, so it's kind of chaos here. They're having like a team meeting and hanging out and stuff, but I think they've opened up a new building because I don't ever remember seeing this the last couple times I was here. And there's some really cool stuff back here. This thing looks unreal. Like, I think the Lamborghini here is one of the most beautiful cars of all time. They've given it this like old school Japanese style with the flares and the wheels and the bit of camber and the yellow roll cage and like, yeah, like this just rocks. Like they've managed to turn this into, dare I say it, a Kaido racer. Like they've managed to build a Lamborghini Miura Kaido Racer. Nuts. Super cool.
This is insane.
like
I
it?
love every car they touch. It's just impeccable.
2 city blocks of just your own shit.
There's more. Not only do they have these 2 blocks, they have a warehouse for building cars like 3 blocks that way, and then like 5 minutes up the road in that direction, they have another shop that they call their Miami base, which is like a really cool styled shop. That's actually where I saw the F40 a year and a half ago. Not only do they have shops all over Japan now, I feel like they are the heart of car culture in Nagoya at this point. Like anytime you spend time just on the street here in Nagoya, they go past, like there's just modified cars whipping past endlessly. It's so, so cool. This is like, most of this is sold out, but these are like all the model cars they've ever had made by Ignition Model. And it's so freaking cool. Like just have like a wall of model cars of all the cars that you've put together and all the different kits and liveries and sponsors and collabs and everything over the years. Like what a dream that is. It's so sick.
Yeah, look at that. Alex and I ordered a drink and some fries. And this is what you get to wait for your order. So sick.
There's a bunch of traffic between here and Hyogo. So if we leave right now, to get to Car Factory I, we won't be there until like 1:45. And it's a 45-minute drive from there to Kobe Port Tower, which is where we're meeting Ren for photos.
Oh,
and we're meeting him at 3. So
yeah, let's just eat, drink, and then we'll get out of here.
yeah, let's do it.
Jake, what'd you get?
Water, buddy.
Dude, Liberty Walk French fries, they're really wide-bodied. There's a lot of air ride in them, but overall pretty good.
My favorite car here is the P51 Mustang right above your head.
What do you do to Liberty Walk fries?
Tasty.
Okay, we're like 2 minutes away from Car Factory I. If you watched the original Japan series that we did, you'll remember this shop. The reason I want to show this one to you again is because I love this place and I love the people behind it so much, and it's so nice to be going back there to see them again. Car Factory I is actually run by Ai Kazumi. She is an A86 diehard. That's putting it lightly. I mean, they maintain and bring out hot version Keiichi Tsuchiya N2 car, as well as they have 2 N2 cars that they run. One of them is, I think, driven by her brother. She also runs the 86 festival in Okayama, so that's a long-winded way of saying like these are A86 people, and the shop, it shows that. So I'm super excited to be back here and bring my friends here to see it. I think although it's a very small and humble shop, it's just absolutely packed with just great stuff. Yeah, we're gonna just go for a little walk through Car Factory I. It may be a small shop, but there's an abundance of cool things to talk about. I think the very first thing that I think we should point the camera at is this red N2 A86 that is raced by her brother at Fuji Speedway. It's a 230 horsepower 7A car. That's a 7 AFE bottom end with a 4A GE top end. It's attached to a dog box transmission. This car apparently is just freakishly fast, which is so cool. But yeah, they've got a lot of really cool stuff here. Some customer cars, some of their own cars. I mean, there's an alley at the side here that's just packed to the brim with some of the coolest cars you could ever imagine in Japan. 2 of the loveliest A86s at the very front of the shop. One of them is 11 with the wicked engine with ITBs, and then the other is this Terreno, and both, of course, white hatches, which is just so cool. And like, I mean, where do you go to see two 8.6s built to this level of quality, matching each other, but with just the different front ends? So cool to see that. And like, just like cars you could just like eat your dinner off of. They're so clean. Give us some awesome stickers and a keychain there. It's wicked. I love it. This is so much fun. This is what it's all about. Yeah, this is another one of their N2 cars. I saw this the last time I was here. I love it. There's something about the patina on this car that always just blows my mind. Like if you bring the camera up top here and look at the roof, you can see that like the paint is just like peeling off the carbon roof, and I just think that is the coolest looking thing in the world. This car is so sick. I love Levins. I love this like vented fender and over fender, like for vented fender flare and vented fender is just crazy, and there's just so much going on aerodynamically with this car. And once again, just a 4A setup with a huge power plant out of like just such a humble engine, which is so rad. Yeah, this car belongs to one of the employees here, and it's nuts. I mean, it's got the Takumi Fujiwara livery on it, like the initial D car, but I think this is a hell of a lot cooler than the initial D car with how set up it is. Look at the size of those runners on the intake side of the engine. That is crazy. And those big long tube headers and thick radiator, big flares. Look at this. Look how sticky these tires look. Like, damn, that is so cool. And again, just set up to be an all-out race car. And then it wouldn't be Car Factory Eye if it didn't also have a couple cool Hondas. There was a really nice yellow Civic that I saw the last time I was here, but this one is super sweet as well. I mean, we're not in Osaka proper right now. We're very close to Osaka, and if you know anything about this region, you know that Hondas are super popular here. Hondas are actually like, Hondas and Integras are a huge just part of the lifestyle in Osaka. So almost every shop you go to out here, somebody somewhere has got a cool Integra or a cool Civic setup, and this is no different. Like this, I love this. And it's just wheel world over here. Fake headlights. Yeah, these are made of plastic. That's a sticker. That's so rad. Like these are proper race cars. Like I think that's something that we don't want to miss. It's like these aren't just like styled up street 8.6s. Like most of what's here is a proper N2 race car. These are regularly tracked, and people bring their cars to Kazumi-san because they want to have a proper like bespoke race car put together for them. So 7 AFE bottom and 4A top?
Yes.
Okay. 20 valve top? Okay. I think you told me you had a car that rolled. This car? Or no, this one. That's so cool. So last time I came here, this car was under construction. That was 3 years ago in January, and this car was being worked on when I visited, and now it's completed because he had a different car that was rolled during a track event, and then he put this one together. Unreal. So cool. Wow. That was bad. It's got a quick disconnect on the engine harness. So to make like pulling the engine out and repairing something super fast. That's literally all you have to disconnect from like a wiring standpoint, is just pop that and pull it off. That's like airplane technology. It's not something you see very often unless it's like very high level race cars. Yeah, I think that's all I'll talk about for now. I'm just gonna wander around a little bit, take some pictures with the old 6D and enjoy being here. This is one of my favorite shops in Japan. I feel immense nostalgia being here. When I came here 3 years ago, this was the first shop I felt like that really took the time to like welcome me in and show me things and be patient with my English and their Japanese. And 3 years later, I'm here with my best friends, and I speak a little more Japanese, and their English has improved a little bit as well. And I feel like an old friend being welcomed back, and that means a lot to me. Yeah, I think this has been a really nice reminder of like what getting after it actually looks like, because it is really good to be here right now. Everyone pack in. Yeah.
Get in here. Hey, good in here, Dunks.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see you again.
After wrapping up at Car Factory Eye, we hit the road and drove to the port of Kobe to meet up with our friend Rentaro to shoot his Yashio factory S15.
very striking in person. It's a rare thing to see this wide body on this car because there's only 20 made. We've all looked at photos of Yashio factory S15s on like Instagram and all over the internet, and like the color is just unreal. It's retina piercing from the front all the way to the back. Like it has the same attitude and energy. So you have continuity all the way from the front to the rear. There's like nothing about this aero that like looks like it doesn't belong. It also, let's have a quick look at his office. Come over here. A quick look. He's got an RD steering wheel, Yashio factory shift knob. Can you see the button on the handbrake?
Yeah.
People call that the drift clip. You got Yashio factory water temp 3, I believe that is. The newest one you can get. And they do run out of stock pretty often. Not any surprise.
Yeah.
They just plug right in and they just work. So if
Pretty
you want
cool.
something to monitor your temperatures and other peripherals, get one of those.
Ren just explained to me that this text right here, this says legend of heavy drinker, and Oka-chan picked that, Oka-chan being the guy that is the creator of Yashio Factory. But yeah, he picked that because it's a supplement. It's the name of a supplement that he likes to take. Like if you've ever been to Japan, you know that you can go to like convenience stores or Don Quixote and buy like these little supplements that you can gun before drinking so you don't get a wicked hangover. Legend of Heavy Drinker is the name of one of those supplements, and Oka-chan thought it'd be really funny to put it on the car. The best part is Ren's never taken the supplement and he doesn't really like drinking. I feel like if you tried to pull off a joke like that at home, you'd just get pulled over every 5 minutes because the cops would think they had to give you a DUI. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's drunk. Totally. It's really cool though. I mean, Ren is a young guy and he's been a huge supporter of Checkpoint for many, many years now. I think when I came here in 2023, he was actually just turning 20 years old. And to see that in the last 3 years, you know, they've just dug in even more with Yashio Factory, put together this car and some others, has been super cool. And yeah, just really appreciate the fact that he loves Checkpoint so much and supports us so much. It was super sweet. He actually gave us this little Kaido Racer model because he knows that we love building Kaido Racers and love them so much. But yeah, it's always nice when we come to Japan because our friends always take care of us and, you know, give us little presents and stuff as we go. It's always nice to have more trinkets for the shop. This is sweet. We're gonna head over to a different spot that's really close to here that Ren said we can get a little bit closer to the water at, which should be pretty sweet because the sun is coming down now here in Kobe, and this area looks really gorgeous just as the sun starts to set.
Damn, this spot is sick, dude. Bridge over there. Woo! Fuck it.
Well, that is a wrap for our Checkpoint in Japan series. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, not to be dramatic, but that was one of the coolest things we've ever done in all of these years as Checkpoint. It was the first time we ever got pretty much our whole team over to Japan to experience car life together. And it was a super gratifying experience. You know, it was great to meet people we've met in the past. It was awesome to make new friends. It was great to get out to shops and events and just spend time in the country that created so much of the car culture that we're in love with. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the encouraging comments, hitting like on the videos, sending them to your friends, and being subscribed to the channel. One thing that we did not expect was how much you guys loved the Checkpoint Express Tours sticker that I made as a joke for our rental van. And as a result, we decided we're not gonna just let that logo die. We've put together a piece of merch. It's the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. We figured we'd put that logo on the front and then the full print of the Express Tours on the back as well. So yeah, that will be available on our store as of right now, as well as in hoodie form and as some stickers. So if you guys want a unique way of supporting the channel, go hop over to www.shopcheckpoint.com and pick up a t-shirt, a hoodie, some stickers, whatever you guys want with the Express Tours logo. Like I said, it started as a joke because I wanted to surprise my friends when they arrived at the airport, but it ended up kind of becoming a bigger piece of the trip. Like, people at the shops over there thought it was hilarious. You guys in the comments of the videos all thought it was hilarious. So yeah, it's become a piece of merch that we are proud to share with you guys. So yeah, if you want to check it out, hit the link in the description. And otherwise, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.